The date comes back each year without announcement. The calendar doesn't mark it, but I do. Some part of the body holds the particular anniversary of the day you took your particular through. 3 years now and the anniversary arrives, different each time in the weight it brings. The first was enormous and the second complicated, and the third was something quieter that rings. The anniversary of the leaving is mine to mark or not. The anniversary of the leaving is the only thing time's brought that gets smaller and more manageable each returning. The anniversary of the leaving is the annual accounting. This year I let it be a quiet one. I didn't do the thing I did the first year. I didn't call anyone or make any gestures. I just let it be the date and kept it clear. I made the coffee and went to the window and acknowledged it the way you acknowledge a fact. 3 years from the leaving and I'm still here. The fact of the leaving is exactly that. The anniversary of the leaving is mine to mark or not. The anniversary of the leaving is the only thing time's brought that gets smaller and more manageable each returning. The anniversary of the leaving is the annual accounting. Some years I'll mark it and some years I won't, depending on which version of me arrives at it. Some years the date will pass entirely unmarked, and that will be the year that fits. Furthest from the leaving and the most moved through, the most gone on from the particular then. The anniversary of the leaving will be just another day again. The anniversary of the leaving, 3 years. The getting clearer each return to this particular date is a marker of the distance I have made. The anniversary of the leaving is the measure of the trade of the then for the now, and the now is better than I thought it would be. From the inside of the then, the anniversary of the leaving is today. 3 years I'm here, I'm well. I made it to today.
There's a photograph I've identified as the last one, where I look indisputably young. Not the 30s young that I could argue about, but the actual young, the last one. I was 31 in the photograph, the chin still certain and the eye still early. I look at it sometimes from the current years, and the distance is surprisingly early to me. The last photograph of my youth is not a sad thing exactly. The last photograph of my youth is the most completely accurate record of the last of a particular version. The last photograph of my youth is 31 and certain. The last photograph of my youth is before the particular curtain came down on the young face, and the older one began its particular arrangement. The last photograph of my youth is the end of the appointment, with the face that started it before the face that's going to finish it. The last photograph of my youth is the pivot between the two. I don't want the face in the photograph exactly. It's a face I recognize as mine and not, but it's not the face I have now in the mirror. And the face I have now is the face I've got, and the face I've got is the better face for being the one that's lived the years. The last photograph of my youth is the before of the particular tears and joys that aged, the after one. The last photograph of my youth is the most interesting photograph I have. The last photograph of my youth is the half that didn't know the other half was coming. The last photograph of my youth is 31 and certain. The last photograph of my youth is before the particular curtain. I look at the last photograph of my youth and I feel something that is very close to fondness, for the particular certainty of 31, for the particular boldness of the face that didn't know yet about the particular years ahead. The last photograph of my youth is the face that was not afraid yet of what came, and what came made the face that's here now. The last photograph of my youth is the beginning of the face I'm becoming. The last photograph of my youth is in a drawer face I have now is in the mirror. Both of them mine, both of them true. Both of them here.
I ordered something different when I first came here 20-odd years ago, when the bar was new to me. Something that seemed sophisticated to the younger man I was trying to be. The bartender made it without comment, and I drank it feeling like the person I imagined. The older man I was performing for the bar that I had not yet ravaged with the years of the actual. What I ordered the first time was the costume of the person I was becoming. What I ordered the first time was the particular hummingbird performance of the trying to be right. What I ordered the first time was not what I order now. What I ordered the first time was the perform somehow of the person I thought bars required, of the person I thought I should be. What I ordered the first time is a long way from the me that I've become at this bar over the decades of the actual. What I ordered the first time was the appetizer of the factual. Discovery of what I actually wanted. The drink I order now is simpler, more honest and more suited to the person I found at the bottom of the 20 years at this bar. More worth the particular version of the actual me versus the performed me. What I ordered the first time was the performed me, trying on the sophisticated idea of a barman. What I ordered the first time took 20 years to replace. What I ordered the first time took 20 years to face. The actual, what I actually wanted all along. What I ordered the first time was not what I order now. What I ordered the first time was the perform somehow. There's a lesson in the evolution of the order from the first time to the now. The lesson is that the performing takes the years to exhaust, and the actual is what you arrive at eventually, once the performing has been lost. And the actual is usually simpler and more honest and more right. What I ordered the first time is 20 years of Thursday night later. This which is exactly right. What I ordered the first time was not this. This is better. This is the actual. 20 years later, exactly what I wanted all along. All along.
We hadn't seen each other in 8 years. We sat down at this bar at 8 in the evening and didn't leave until the bar closed at 2. The 8 years dissolved with the first drink leaving. The particular gap that 8 years makes between two people who once knew each other. The 8 years wasn't nothing, but it also wasn't what either of us thought when we sat back down together in the same bar. The night of the long conversation, after the 8 years of the not talking. The night of the long conversation was the most particular kind of walking back into the before, into the norm. The night of the long conversation was the 8 years compressed to nothing. Particular kind of bluffing that time does when you put two people who knew each other back in the same room. The night of the long conversation took the 8 years and the gloom of the gap between us and turned them to the 2 a.m. The night of the long conversation was the most particular kind of him, to the continuing of what was real. We talked about the 8 years first, then we talked about what came before it. Then we talked about the things we hadn't said when we'd been in each other's orbit. 8 years ago, before the various things that separate, we talked until the talking found the underneath, the particular underneath of the 8 years late, and the underneath was still the same. Say nothing. We didn't promise to not leave it 8 years again. But this time the actual phone numbers were exchanged. And this time a particular distance between us has rearranged into something more navigable. The night of the long conversation, may the 8 years the reason for the night of the long conversation, which was worth the 8 years somehow. The night of the long conversation, 2 a.m., 8 years gone, still here, both of us still here.
I remember the first morning I noticed the gray, really noticed it. Not the dismissing glance, the actually looking at the gray and staying with it. It was a Thursday morning, the bar was the night before. I stood at the bathroom mirror with the particular attention of a person arriving at a particular door, of the actual, of the acknowledging. The first gray morning was the most particular kind of meeting. The first gray morning was the most particular kind of greeting. From the years to the face, the first gray morning was the morning I met the next version of my face. The first gray morning was the particular kind of grace of the actually looking and not immediately looking away. Particular kind of day, of the calendar of the self, of the particular honest arriving. The first gray morning was the most particular kind of thriving into the actual. I sat with the gray that morning, more than the usual, sitting with the mirror, the gray at the temples in the particular way of the particular clearer stage of the aging that the mirror doesn't lie about. The first gray morning was the most particular kind of bout with the actual that I've won by accepting. The first gray morning was the beginning of the particular piece. The first gray morning was the most particular release from the imagined face into the actual face. The first gray morning was the morning I met the next version of my face. The first gray morning was the particular kind of grace. Every morning after the first gray morning is the continuation of the acceptance. I've gotten better at the meeting particular mirror light. The first gray morning was the beginning of the right kind of relationship with the face I have. The first gray morning was the beginning of the half that knows and accepts, and even on the good mornings appreciates. The first gray morning is years behind me now. The gray is fuller now, and I've made my peace, which took the years to make, but which is made. Good morning. Good morning.
Daylight saving used to mean an extra hour at the bar, an extra hour of the particular evening. Now daylight saving means the clock confusion and the week of the body slightly leaving. It's calibration, its particular known relationship to dark. Daylight saving at 50 lands differently than at the dark of 28, when an extra hour was free money. What daylight saving means at 50 is the annual renegotiation. What daylight saving means at 50 is the body's particular taxation on the change of the light. What daylight saving means at 50 is the week of the slightly wrong. What daylight saving means at 50 is the sleep that's not quite as strong. For 7 days while the body recalibrates, for 7 days of the fighting the clock. What daylight saving means at 50 is the annual shock to the system that the system handles worse than it used to. What daylight saving means at 50 is the week the body loses to the clock. I mentioned daylight saving to the bartender last October. He said he hadn't slept well since the change. I said me neither, and we toasted to the body that has started finding daylight saving strange. In the way of a body that has calibrated itself over the decades to the particular light, and resists the changing of the particular light in the most personal kind of fight. What daylight saving means at 50 is the gentle annual reminder that the body has opinions now and is a more particular kind of finder of the wrong, of the off, of the not quite right. What daylight saving means at 50 is the week of the slightly wrong. What daylight
that's not quite as strong. The upside of the spring forward is the evening light. The particular evening light of the spring forward is worth the temporary fight with the clock, with the body. What daylight saving means at 50 is the trade of the week of the off sleeping for the months of the evening light. What daylight saving means at 50 is worth the fight, just barely. What daylight saving means at 50 is next week I'll be fine. This week I'm recalibrating with the rest of the 50-year-old people who feel this every year more than before. Didn't expect to feel this way at 50. I thought that particular voltage was for the young. I thought the falling had a kind of expiry, that somewhere in the middle years it was done. And then she sat across from me at dinner and said something that required my full attention. And I felt the particular shift in the atmosphere that I hadn't felt in years without the mention. At 50 the feeling is a different texture, more precise and less desperate than before. At 50 you know what you're feeling when you feel it. You felt enough to know the core. First love at 50 isn't first at all. First love at 50 is the catching of the fall into something that you recognize completely, because you've been here in a different year. First love at 50 is the one that's clearest, because you know the cost, because you know the weight. First love at 50 isn't early, it's late, in all the best ways. I told a friend and he said, aren't you too old for this? I said, I hope I'm never too old for this. The particular electricity of someone new is not a thing that should have an abyss. At a certain age, the falling is still the falling, and in 50 the falling is more considered, more deliberate and more calling. At 50 you choose the falling differently. You don't fall by accident the way you did at 20. You fall on purpose into what you've chosen, and the purpose makes it more than plenty. First love at 50 isn't first at all. First love at 50 is the catch different year. First love at 50 is the one that's clearest. I asked her if she wanted to get coffee. She said yes, the way that opened up the next. And the next was all the particular evenings of two people past the particular pretext of youth. Just two people in the actual of the wanting and the choosing. First love at 50 is the most truthful love I have, because I brought the most of me to it. First love at 50, at 50 I finally knew it. First love at 50, she's coming for coffee. She doesn't know yet what she started. At 50, I know exactly.
I've been thinking about what I'll order at 60. Not with dread, but with a particular curiosity. What the drink will be after the particular evolution of the taste, and the particular predisposition toward whatever 60 finds useful. At the bar, I started with the performance and moved to the honest. And 60 might be somewhere between the scar and the healed, something quieter than now. The drink I'll have at 60 is a particular kind of thinking ahead. The drink I'll have at 60 is the most particular kind of thread between the 50-something now and the 60-something coming. The drink I'll have at 60 is the drink that 60 earns. The drink I'll have at 60 is the glass that 60 turns into the particular understanding of what 60 needs from a drink. The drink I'll have at 60 is the glass I'm going to think about when I'm sitting at this bar in 10 years from this Thursday. The drink I'll have at 60 is the most particular kind of Monday, becoming Tuesday, becoming the decade. The drink I'll have at 60 is the next grade of the earning. Maybe at 60 it's something simpler, more distilled and more precise. Maybe at 60 it's the most honest thing, not the performance, not the twice thought twice. Just the drink that 60 needs. The drink I'll have at 60 will be whatever 60 feeds to the particular self of the arrive. The drink I'll have at 60 is 10 years away from here. The drink I'll have at 60 is the most particular kind of fear that isn't fear at all, just the curious projection. The drink I'll have at 60 is the drink that 60 is.
The drink I'll have at 60 is the glass that 60 takes. What I know from the previous transitions is that the drink changes with the person. The drink at 30 was the performance. The drink at 40 was the worsen and improve. The drink at 50 is the arrived. The drink I'll have at 60 is the most survived. Of all the drinks, the most particular 60. The drink I'll have at 60 is sitting there in the nifty future, waiting 10 years. I'll find out then what 60 drinks. I'm curious. The drink I'll have at 60, still 10 years away. Still curious, still here at 50. Still ordering the 50 drink, which is already the best drink I've had.
There are things that age has taken, and things that age has given back. And I've been doing the accounting lately, particularly of the giving back track. The patience and the knowing and the particular peace. The things that age has given back are the most particular kind of lease on the actual, on the possible. What age has given back is the most particular kind of surprising. What age has given back is the most particular kind of rising after the various taking of the years. What age has given back is the knowledge of what matters. What age has given back is the particular kind of shatters gone. The things that used to shatter me, the minor and the misplaced. What age has given back is the particular kind of graced understanding of the hierarchy of what deserves the energy. What age has given back is the most particular kind of free from the wrong priorities. Age has given back the quiet that I used to fill with noise. Age has given back the solitude that I used to fill with boys and girls and parties and the constant motion. Age has given back the Thursday evening with its most particular kind of devotion to the actual. What age has given back is more than what it took. What age has given back is worth more than the look of the younger face in the earlier photographs. What age has given back is the knowledge of what matters. What age has given back is the particular kind of shatters gone. I particular kind of track record of the improving. What age has given back is the most worth the proving. Through the living of the years, that the years give back more than they take. What age is given back is the most particular kind of stake in the actual life. What age is given back? Is this everything that this is? The Thursday, the particular knowing, the particular peace, the particular bar, all given back by the years. My 30s had an opinion about everything I did, an internal commentator running constantly. This is not what you should be doing. This is not where you should be, honestly. The 30s were the decade of the